Hello Earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. Welcome to your channeled messages video here. I wanted to do something for each element, so feel free to, of course, cross-watch the other readings, the other channeled messages to see if there's something there that would resonate for your situation. So if you're familiar with these, and if you've already watched previous channeled messages that I've done, you know that I always start off tapping into who you might be thinking about, who's thinking of you, by way of letters and zodiacs, names, and then we'll get into the meat of the channeled messages and see what needs to come through. All right, so for earth signs, let's start off with the letters. And I forgot to mention, it is general advice, as always, just like a card reading, but these are, of course, channeled messages. All right, so starting off with the letter E, that's coming forward. T, V, G, A, R, D, O, Y, M, Z, and the letter C. Okay, so those are the letters coming through. Let me see what names I'm able to tap into, and maybe there's something here that's quite significant for you and your person. Okay, so these are the names. Esther is coming forward. Ethan, Ed, Ethel. So we've got E names coming through. That was the very first letter that I picked up off of. Terrence could also be Terry. Tasha is presenting itself. Tom could also be Thomas. Could be Tommy. Ted is also coming forward. So T names are presenting itself there. I'm hearing Mo. That could be somebody's nickname. That could be someone's actual name. It could be a part of a longer name. Mo could be for Monique. I'm picking that up for somebody. Could be Moses as well. Roger is coming through as well. Rochelle. So our names. Raphael is coming forward. Renee is also presenting itself. I'm hearing Doyle. That could be, of course, a first name, but it could be somebody's last name. Charles is presenting itself here. Courtney is also coming forward. Candy could also be Candace. Kathy, Catherine with a C. Denise is presenting itself here. I'm hearing Randall. That could also be Randy. Vincent. Vanessa. Virgil. That's presenting itself. So V names. Douglas could also be Doug or Dougie. I'm hearing Yasmin. Monica is coming through as well. I'm hearing Gray. That could be somebody's last name, but it could also be a first name. That could be a color that might be significant for some of you. Alan, Alicia, so we've got A names presenting itself, Amanda, Armand is presenting itself also, Arthur, Alana, Angela, could also be Angie, I think that's it for the names. That's quite a bit. It's quite a few names there. So as far as zodiac names for earth signs, what I'm picking up, Virgo specifically is coming through very strongly. So for some of you, your person could also be an earth sign. Maybe you could both be Virgos or both earth signs. Leo, Aries, Capricorn, Cancer, and Aquarius. Those are the zodiacs presenting itself here. Could be Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus here. All right, so let's get into some messages for earth signs, some channeled messages. What I'm getting right off the bat is there's somebody here who is very attracted to you. They could have also won you over with their charms. I'm getting that. But something I'm feeling happened here to either break you guys up or create some tension in the relationship. So if you and this person that you're thinking about, if you guys are not together at this point in time, they are perhaps feeling lost. They have no sense of direction when it comes to their life. You guys might have had a whole lot of fun together, lots of fun times. I feel you're very compatible when you are together, but something occurred here to create a separation. And if you relate to that, you could be feeling quite apprehensive to interact with this person. Maybe you've got your guard up, you've built up walls around yourself because of this individual and what you have experienced in that connection. But what I'm getting here is there's somebody that was in your life in the past who wants to fix things. They want to be able to communicate with you. They want another chance to be in your life. So I'm ultimately feeling here this person wants a reconciliation. They want a second chance. Now, it depends on whether you agree with that or not. If you are open to that, then perhaps anything is possible. But I'm also getting, for those who feel you're better off without this individual, that it's too much water under the bridge, that they hurt you too much, and perhaps you have evolved further than what you might have imagined where your life is right now or where you are hoping it can be in the future. But I do pick that up for some of you, that you feel you're better off without this individual, so they can try to reach out and try to communicate and want a second chance. But some of you guys have your guard up, as we've established here, and you might not give this person the opportunity to return. And that, of course, is totally up to you. I feel if you happen to be divine feminine, that this is a masculine who might have done you wrong or they treated you poorly. I feel it's a masculine who wants a second chance with a feminine. But I'm also getting that some of my feminines feel that despite some of the happy times that the two of you have experienced, you're better off without your masculine, or perhaps you've already moved on to another relationship, or you needed to spend time apart from each other in order to clear your mind. And once that happens, perhaps you'd be more open to giving your masculine a second chance. So I'm feeling that specifically for my feminines who might hear from maybe an ex, a divine masculine from the past, because this is a person from your past who wants to start again. They They want that second chance. I keep picking that up, that they want a new beginning with you. They want to return. They might reach out, or you might receive something. It could come in the form of communication. It could be a gift that you receive. It could be flowers. It could be something that you get in the mail, or a package that unexpectedly comes, perhaps. If it's nothing like that, I feel their desire to return is certainly coming through, and they want to come back. They want to be forgiven for something that they've done. I feel for some of you, it might have something to do with infidelity, or their issues with commitment. There was an issue with fidelity in the partnership, or it could have also been broken promises here. Some of you already started a family. Maybe you had a child together or children together, and you might have created this beautiful, amazing, stable life with each other, but something created distance. If you shared a home, perhaps it could have been the masculine that moved out of that home because of some issues with being faithful, I feel. So there could have been a third-party situation for some of you, and now we've got the masculine perhaps paying the price and being able to experience those karmic lessons, perhaps paying the price for the consequences of those actions. But they're still drawn to you. If they weren't drawn to you, Divine Feminine, then you both could move on freely and just move into another relationship. That is your prerogative. That is theirs as well. But what I feel, especially on behalf of the Divine Masculine, is that they haven't moved on. There could have been a third-party situation, but I'm feeling that that could now be a thing of the past. They could be single, or they could be in and out of relationships that just have not worked out because they still feel so drawn to the Divine Feminine that was left behind, or the Divine Feminine that cut the masculine out because of infidelity or actions that they took that really broke the commitment in the partnership. So what I feel, especially on behalf of the Divine Masculine, is they want to come back into union. They still feel this intense, deep pull towards you, Divine Feminine, and they still care for you. They still love you. It is coming through as a spiritual connection, this magnetic pull that they have towards you. So even if they might have been in other relationships since you parted ways, I feel they're always, or at least their heart keeps drawing them back to the feminine. Okay, so Divine Feminine, if this is your story with your masculine and maybe you haven't had contact in a very long time, what I'm feeling here is they still think about you. They do regret their actions and the reason why you guys parted ways to begin with. So I feel the Divine Feminine determines whether or not a reconciliation can happen. I feel that is an offer that may come. I'm picking up off of a time frame of September. So if that's the case, it could be Virgo season, it could be Libra season. So that might, of course, occur in a couple months from now. That might give you an indication as to when communication might be coming forward from the masculine to the feminine. But I do feel that there is communication that is coming through from the masculine. And as I've mentioned, it's totally up to you, Divine Feminine, whether or not you accept that offer to allow them back into your life. Okay, so that's where I'm going to leave this channeled message for Earth signs. So for Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus, hopefully there's something here that relates to you and your situation and your person. Feel free to watch the other videos for the other elements, and there could be something tied into your person there, or again, you could be cross-watching any one of those. All right, guys, so I'll leave that there. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you next time.